It's Tuesday, September 15th. What we're looking at is the remaining trestle bents here at a big trestle where the DNRGW crossed over a big gulch here on their way up the Floresta. Grade crossed over from left to right over the top of that loose fill there. Actually pan up the gulch a little bit.
You look right into the sun, so.
Crossed over from up in there. I know I'm looking into the sun, so in any event, game going to Floresta from left to right this way. Up over there, we got a little bit of a walk to go up, get up the hill to get to the grade on the other side. More later. Here we are. We've slithered in past the two cabins that were built out at the other end of the access to this, and we're on the grade of the Denver Rio Grande Western, I guess it is, on our way back to Floresta. Pretty neat area, I gotta say. Goes down behind those two trees in the middle. It goes through a cut and then around to the left. It winds around quite a bit on the mountain and ends up, we're figuring about 2.5 miles away at Floresta. That piece out in the background, Tom says, is Mount Sopris. So I'm getting a little bit added bonus there, seeing Mount Sopris. But anyway, that's where we're headed, down the grade. More later. Okay, we're on the course on the Floresta Road. This is where they had a pretty large fill. Came in from the Crested Butte area this way. Come down here. What I'm shooting at right here is one of the short bents. This was a pretty long fill, pretty long trestle. I'm going to guess a little over 100 feet, maybe about 35 feet high at the bottom. But I'm going to pan. And got more trestle laying there. I'll look down. It's Tom down there. He's standing on one of the big trestle bents, one of the panels. And it went straight across. You can pick Steve up down there. And if you look up, there's our path way over there to get up to the high part on the other side at the trestle approach. Right now we're looking in the direction of Floresta. More later. Okay, we're I'd say within about a mile of Floresta. I wanted to shoot this here. This is where they had to build out on a trestle to go around the ledge here. You can see what the rock looks like there. So they didn't cut into that, they just bridged out around it. And I believe this is the last trestle on the way to Floresta. Floresta, looking up toward that valley, Floresta is tucked off to the left, as far as I know. It sits down in that bowl. It's pretty neat. We'll shoot some video from up there. Just gonna pan here past this tree. Give you an idea of what we're looking at. Clouds are still kind of weird today. We got a pretty neat shot here. We've been in and out of the sun, so pretty neat place. I'll give you a little bit more later. Okay, we're looking back roadbed toward Crested Butte through a big cut. This thing come through, and it is, as you can see, really filled up with rock. That cut is real unstable. There's a bunch of loose big stuff up in there, so that's where we're coming from. And I'm gonna pan over here, I guess Tom says to the west. I'm still a little disoriented, but that road below, Tom?
Yeah.
What is it?
Toward Peonia.
Tom said that's the dirt road going over toward Peonia.
And it's the west side of Kebler Pass.
West side of Kebler. That's Mount Sopris off to the right. And going back to where I was looking from the other pan. I don't know what that mountain is out there. All we know is it's a big honker. More later. We're closer to Floresta. We're figuring once we get through this next cut, we're going to be popping out in the open where we'll be able to view Floresta. So we thought we'd give you a shot. It's pretty neat in here with the pretty nice, good shaped ties here and a pretty intact roadbed, as a matter of fact. We just passed a spike laying in the roadbed and left it there for some other pilgrims. But that's the cut we're going through, and hopefully on the other side we'll be able to see the big mine site. So more on the other side of the cut. Okay, we're looking through the back end of this cut. Looking straight out, the roadbed goes around the edge here, curves to the left, and then goes back down into the corner of the valley and makes a right and goes out to the mine site. But what we're looking at is, let me see where I'm at here. That's the, I believe we established that was the powerhouse. The actual mill, or breaker rather, since it was coal, is long gone. That's the remains of it on the hillside below that powerhouse.
That's not the powerhouse, no. That's like an office building slash a superintendent's essay office or whatever it is.
Whatever it was, it's there, and down below the cone banks is where the tracks, on the top of the cone banks, and then back behind them there was a turntable and a lot of bit of stuff back there. So we're going to head on back there. The sun's going to be around the corner and into our eyes real shortly, so that's it for now. Well, you can see Tom down there poking through the roadbed. Just thought I'd come out here and give you a little bit of a different sight here. Steve was taking a shot, so I figured I'd get in here and give you a little panorama of what we got here. I mean, this is absolutely one gorgeous valley. Oh man, real neat. Big mountain up over there, goes up into another draw up over the little hillside there. Steve, you think, is that tailings down there? Coal? Sure it is.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Down the railroad?
No, straight across.
Yeah.
Must have been, sorry guys, it must have been mining over there a little bit too. But the main poke hole is up on the hill behind the trees, up behind that office building that Tom called it. So just give you another perspective here. More later.
Top of the morning.
There's the leader there.
Great day today.
Beautiful day. Beautiful day. As you can see, we're real close to the mine site. Mine was up on the hill. Figure we take advantage of this while the sun's coming out. And also show you some of the cabins down below where the, presuming the workers live. Tom's going to spook down in there. We ran out of tape. That was my day. Let's hope this works. I had to put a new roll of film in and a fresh battery. The odds were really against me on that one. So anyway, we're looking out. That's the mine site and whatever that building is, cone bank, and we're going to see down over there is where we figured the workers lived. And in the back there, we don't know if that's a foundation or what. Tom's working his way around down the hill to get over there. Matter of fact, let me just see if I can pick him up. Yeah, there's Tom down in there. Let's hold on a minute. Walking out from under those trees. So anyway, we're going to close this for now and head over to the mill site later. Not a bad view here, folks. We're looking at cut out there that the railroad come through. I shot some video from there in this direction. I'm standing on the cone bank here, and railroad approached the mine site down through this grade. And it's pretty obvious. Goes out, winds around through the trees a little bit, but come down in here. And as you can see, this area in here, they had a yard, and I'm not going to pan much more to the right because I'll be shooting right into the sun, but this is where they marshaled all the cars and I'll get them under the tipples, get them loaded up. Going to pan down a little bit. I think you're in Pennsylvania here when you see all this cone bank and stuff, but this is at the tip of the cone bank, and Actually, right out there's our man. We got you on film, Bunky. He's down looking around the cabins down there. And you can see there's some other stuff out there. Some other remains and shit. Don't know what all the stuff is, but Tom's going to check it out. I don't think Steve and I are going down, but it's going to be about it for now. See you later. Okay, we're on our way out from Floresta. We're at the site of one of the big trestles. Got Steve and Tom there. Say hello, boys.
Hello, boys.
It's been a real good day for a walk. Right down here is where the track came out. Out off over there and come out right up into, let's see, down there where them boards are. Went out on the road and went out to where we're parked. We're only about a quarter mile from the truck, so we want to give you a shot just from here. We just came past the place. There was a small cabin built right on the roadbed, so luckily no one was there. It is all private property. More later. Bye. Again, a little closer here to the trestle site. Tom wanted to shoot down and kind of zoom in. There's a big concrete abutment down there. Might have been a base for the trestle. We don't know that for sure. But anyway, I'll show you something. There's the road we want to go out on.